Ever since the introduction of the World Wide Web in the 1980s, photography and images have enjoyed unprecedented distribution through various mediums. A surge of different forms of websites, including news sites, online galleries, and social media sites, have risen at the forefront of image distribution around the globe. A quick upload of an image or photo is instantly made available for countless viewers to experience. Often, we see powerful political photographs on these online platforms. But how is the impact of these politically charged photographs affected across different mediums, such as in an online context? These images are sometimes intended to be displayed as prints in galleries, exhibitions, books, newspapers, or magazines, but wind up appearing online as well. These contrasting ways of experiencing photography each uniquely enhance the audience's experience. The physical presence of an image allows for it to be inspected as an isolated piece of art rather than a segment on an online site. A print also ensures that the tones, hues, and contrast are presented in the way that the artist intended. Online platforms, however, engage the viewer by allowing them to participate in the discussion of images through comments on social media and news sites, as well as to further investigate different topics through linked content. In order to further explore the effect of the specific medium on the impact of a photo, I conducted several surveys in which participants were asked to self-record responses regarding their emotional response and need to take action upon viewing each of 8 war photographs. The control survey presented participants with 8 8x10 prints of the photographs and a brief caption. Another survey presented the photographs in replicated pages of various periodicals, including Time Magazine, BBC News, The Guardian, and others, along with the same caption used in the printed versions. The final survey presented participants with an interactive Facebook page with the 8 photographs displayed through Facebook posts replicated from pages dedicated to political photography. The participants were allowed to navigate and explore the page as they wished. I expected that the responses to the images on Facebook would be significantly weaker than those in the context of the periodicals or prints, due to the fact that users are accustomed to seeing and quickly discounting copious images on social media sites. On a scale of 1 to 6, where 6 indicates a strong response, participants in the printed image survey averaged about 4.4. While those experiencing the photographs through Facebook documented a nearly equally high emotional effect with an average of 4.2. The periodicals had an average of 3.6. Fred Richen explores the concept of hyperphotography in his work, After Photography.
A linked, dynamic, node-like photograph, a hyperphotography, based upon both literal representations and transformative metaphors, could open and amplify the image, allowing it more vibrant, dialectical role on a multimedia platform. Unlike an analog photograph, the reader is invited into the interior of the digital image.
While such a node-like hyperphotograph is not in common use, the concept of linking lots of content to an image certainly exists today on the web. This seems to be the largest advantage of web-based media. The viewer can gather a holistic perspective on the image by exploring nearly unlimited content that they're led to by clicking on the image or surrounding articles. It has the ability to place the viewer into the ongoing debate or provide them with the most up-to-date information about whatever topic or event is being depicted. Such is the beauty of the internet, which is being updated at an immeasurable rate. This sense of being at the forefront of the issue is reflected in the fact that the Facebook survey returned the highest average rating for the second question. A print photograph that might be found in an exhibition or book provides a tangible piece of art capable of striking a personal connection with the viewer on a level that a pixelated screen simply cannot. Such a print also avoids the barrage of stimuli which often accompanies photos online.
Do you think you are at all desensitized to powerful photographs or images while viewing them through media sites such as Facebook, news sites, Twitter, etc.?
To be honest, I'm a bit desensitized when I view these political photos on Facebook, as opposed to another medium such as Time Magazine or National Geographic, for example. Because when I see these photos on Facebook, I feel like the intent isn't necessarily to create social change. It's more to generate traffic or likes to someone's page. And while Facebook can be used as a medium for social change, I feel like that's not its main purpose. Whereas I think that those photos would be better off on a big publication where its intent is to portray a certain message and to create social change.
My attention is not entirely on the image, like it'd be if I were viewing it in a photo gallery. Rather, I think like it's more split between the title, the image, and like the article surrounding it.
The responses greatly varied without providing an overall consensus to the question originally posed. We can, however, note that different mediums provide the viewer with unique, powerful experiences when looking at a photograph. The ubiquity and impactfulness of media makes the following question more than relevant. In what direction is photography heading, and what can we do about it? Richin warns us of our duties.
Media will always change us profoundly. We will be changed by media. Our marriages will be different. Our sense of God will be different because of media. And what I'm arguing for, that what has to be next, is that we have to understand media enough so that we guide it in ways that are healthier for us, more sane for us, instead of waiting 10 years to have the next What's Next conference and say, look what media did to us, when we made no effort at all to try to guide it in ways that make sense. Thank you.
Richin urges citizens to act as filters so that we may, as a worldwide community, continue to care about not just what's happening within our own nation, but around the 7 continents.